how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And today we are going to be making a super smelter. This huge one right here. And I just want to tell you a little known fact about this super smelter. It doesn't use too many hoppers. It uses 11 hoppers. That's all you need. And that two are because of these two hoppers. And this is a 45 furnace super smelter, and it smelts about 10,000 items in about 20 minutes. So let's see what you need. You need about 3 stacks of block of choice, 11 hoppers, 50 restaurant dust, 8 torches. Restaurant comparators are only one restaurant comparator. Restaurant repeaters are 4, pistons 4, and you do not need sticky pistons for this, which is also good. Furnace is 45, chest 6, and 1 lever. That's all you'll be needing to make this. Well, it's raining, so I'm gonna take that out real quick. A pretty large area. Now, first thing what you wanna do is place one block. Place one. Yeah. So now that you've placed place one block down, and go 7 blocks from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you wanna go 4 blocks high up from that block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same for every single block. Now that you have done that, it should be it should be 5 blocks tall, which I apparently have not done. So I'm going to do that real quick. Now, for doing this, you want to go to the far left hand corner of this and break one block. Now, you want to go grab your chest and put your chest on top of this like that, and then you want to put you can only use 3 chests for this, but I'm choosing to use a double chest. Next things next, you need to go 1 block away from it. You need to go about 4 blocks from the one. You need to go 1 block away from this and go 4 blocks up, and it needs to be 2 blocks high. Destroy that corner block right there and go about only 2 blocks. You don't need to go higher than 2 blocks, and you have that. Voila, that's all of it. Now you just want to place your chest on top of these little platforms we have made. We'll do that real quick. Done. That's all there is for the main input and output. That's very easy. Agreed. And next you want to place a lever on this side right here. You can flick that on. Now we want to do is make this right here. This is all the furnace lines and stuff like that. So let's begin, shall we? So first things first, you can start by going 3 blocks high. Go 3 blocks high from the area where your chest is, and skip 1 block behind that. So 1, 2, 3. Now on that 3rd block, what you want to do is place a furnace. You want to face it this way so it looks good, but if it's not in your mood, you don't have to do that. So now from this furnace you go 12 blocks. You go 11 blocks from that furnace. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Now that you've done that, now you need to go 10 blocks from this very furnace. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that you have done that, go another 10 blocks from that furnace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, now that you have done that, you would see that your furnace line should be exactly hovering over this area. Now you want to go about 10 blocks up from this. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now that we have done that, you would see that each of your 4 corners have a hole in them. So this one is supposed to be like this. One of them is not supposed to have a hole. So just punch in a couple of holes everywhere. Now that you have done that, this one should have a hole. Now that everything has a hole except one, which I have done right over here, you can also follow. Now you want to go 2 blocks from it, place like that, place a piston like that. Not like that, but okay, that's it. I'm getting irritated by this piston. Like that, facing towards that side. You want to go about 1 and 2 blocks from the area where there is a hole, and you want to place a piston. You would see that this is starting to look like a redstone tape, because it is, and this redstone tape will so from this block here, go 1 and 2 and 3. Destroy all those blocks. Now you want to jump onto this furnace right here, which I don't have to do since I can fly and I'm in a creative world. Place down your piston facing this way. That's all done. And then the final piston, which is going to be pushing them back down, will go like this. So 3 blocks away from this piston. 1, 2, and 3. Done that. Destroy, as you know the drill, destroy 2 blocks. Nope, not the furnace. I destroyed the furnace. I'm going to fix that up real quick. Destroy the 2 blocks and place your piston. Okay, now what you want to do is real quick grab your lever and see how the redstone tape works. You don't have to do this, but you would love to do this, as this helps you know where and how your redstone tape is it working or not. Apparently mine's working, which means I can proceed further. My redstone tape is clearly working. So now what you have to do is, okay, so since now that you have done all that, you want to go 3 blocks from the top, like right here, place 1 block and another block on top of that. Do that, and eventually you will hit that piston, and that should be 4 blocks. Now you want to place 2 redstone dust on these 2 blocks. Place a hopper, and then you want to place another hopper facing towards that hopper. Destroy that hopper, place a hopper facing towards that hopper. You don't need to place any of those hoppers. That was a mistake and I did not mean to do that. Now you can get your redstone components out, such as your repeater, comparator, redstone torches, and all that redstone dust. Place your comparator. No, you don't have to light it up. Place a block and another block here, right here, with a block, and so and right after that block you want to place a repeater with a redstone piece. Go over the piston Go one block down from the piston like that. You can destroy that block. Now you need to go you can also destroy these 3 blocks that you placed. Now you need to go about straight to this piston. You want to go about 5 blocks from that right here, and then now on the fifth block you want to place a repeater set on one tick like this. Okay. Nope. Okay. Now you just want to fill everything up with redstone dust. Now I just want to mention that if you have one repeater tick off, it can cause a bit of a problem with your system. So make sure you do the repeater ticks perfectly. Now place a redstone torch on top, another block, and then a redstone torch on top of that block. A block, redstone torch, block, and redstone torch. And once you should reach the top of the piston soon. Place another block, another redstone torch, and one more block, and another redstone torch. You can see that when we come to the top, when everything is on, when the signal is not transferring to anything, it will keep everything on, and the top will be off. You want to place a redstone dust on the top. Now that you have came up here, you just want to connect up the piston. But remember, you have to put it on a certain tick. So you place a redstone piece, and then I did that wrong. Sorry. Place block there instead, and you can place your redstone piece. I didn't have to break that block, did I? Oh. So as I said, all your blocks should be one above the torch. You can place your redstone piece there, another redstone piece like that, and wait. You can put a repeater going onto the thing onto the piston on one two ticks. Now you want to go all the way from that over to the other piston. Of course, you need to place redstone dust on top of that piston, and don't do that. That's done. That'll break off. And if you have done that, no worries. It will break off. Now, same here. 5 blocks from the piston, you want to put a repeater with set on no ticks. You don't have to do it on default ticks, and then just as simple as putting redstone everywhere is just put redstone and connect up everything. All done. Now that you've done that, the easy job of doing a bit more redstone comes along. Now, first thing is first, grab your hoppers for this. Hoppers and redstone dust. This is all you're going to need for this one. Now, you want to, for the input, you want to place a hopper on the furnace like that. A hopper coming from that hopper like that. And finally, a hopper coming from that very hopper. Like that. And then you can replace your chest if you want to leave. You don't really need to not place your chest. It has to be placed. Now, you want to come over to this one, and now that the block that you had dug, you need to do the same basically, but in this time you're gonna have to hit the hopper into this part of the furnace. Okay, and then say easy as that. And then the input chest is very easy. This time, instead of putting one hopper, you'll be putting two hoppers, because, well, it helps it take the items a bit faster, so the items don't keep circling and it takes longer for the furnace to, you know, that. And then you can see that this, oh no, you don't need to crank that up. You need to sneak and place a block on top of that, and you need to place a redstone dust like that, and you'll see that the redstone dust is powered. And then you need to place a couple blocks, and then you'll reach that hopper right there. And then you want to sneak again, sneak, and you, oh no, you don't need to do that, sorry. You need to place a block and then another block, and you don't need the downer block. Then do that. I'm sorry, you need to keep them in the corners. Nope, not the hopper. Place redstone dust like that, and a redstone dust over the hopper, and then redstone dust on this hopper, and then just connect up with the redstone dust by putting a block. It's done. Now what this basically does, it keeps the hoppers from unloading way too fast, so as the furnaces may not, the pistons may not be able to keep up. So once you flick the lever on, oh geez, I forgot. So before you flick the lever off, all you want to do is put any one item, any single one, your block of choice, chest, any item. It can even be obsidian or diamond. You want to place any one item, just one, not more than one. But of course, you just want to real quick place that redstone. It's very useful. And you don't want to place. For this, I'm going to place my block of choice, iron. And all this is going to do is going to create a hopper clock. And once we flick this lever on, everything will start moving. So now all you need to do before you put the input into the chest, you want to flick the lever, or else what in this design it won't happen. But you can put out your input. Say I'm putting a parrot. Don't do that, okay? It's dumb. Nobody wants to do that. And then you just place whatever fuel, like a bunch of coal or whatever you're using, and the output will come into this chest. I'm just gonna grab my comparators back from there. I don't want them to get stuck in the system. And that's all, guys. That's basically and mostly all. So bye, guys. I hope this tutorial helped you. And this has been Neat Gaming, and I hope this tutorial has helped you. And honestly, this super smelter right here is the smaller version. I have a bigger version right here. All you need to do is expand it by one block. I don't think that's way too difficult. But I would suggest using the smaller one because, one, it uses a bit less furnaces, so the amount of 45 furnaces would be less. But it's only one block difference, so you can just move both of them up and then all that up. That's all you need to do, and that'll be as big as that. And this has been great, and this has been Neat Gaming. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial and it was helpful. Bye, guys.